Hello, 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 and welcome back to Casey Grandpa Tech, where we talk about tech, fun stuff, and much, much more. Hey, spring's right round the corner, and we've all been missing the other parts of Disney. And we were hoping for a reopening of Disneyland and Disney Paris. And guess what? We're going to talk about that they are reopening. So let's get into that right now. First of all, Disneyland and Disneyland Paris will begin to reopen on April 2nd or thereabouts. But it's on a very, very limited basis. California is going to allow Disneyland to reopen with a 15% capacity. And Disneyland Paris will also be reopening with a very limited capacity, social distancing and everything else like that. But it does come with restrictions. One of them, of course, is that Disneyland reopens. It will only be open to California residents, especially California residents of Ocean County, I believe it is. And that's one major problem or major event that's coming. Now, the other problem that Disney will be facing in both parks and other things, of course, will be rehiring its staff. Now, fortunately, Disney had rehired 1,000 of its original staff because they were doing a ticketed experience at Disney California Adventure Park on March 18th. So they have some people that are back. As you remember, they laid off 30,000 people from the Disneyland park back last year because of the closure. Now, so reopening the park has many situations and many problems that they're going to have to face. One, of course, bringing back the staff, being sure that they have the right staff and that they have the right training, retesting the rides, rechecking everything, making sure everything is in order. And I believe that will be a major problem for them. Now, also with the same reopening, since amusement parks will be allowed to reopen, so Knox Farms and Universal will also be reopening at 15% capacity and the same limitations. It will only be open to California residents until they reach another tier of 25%, 35%, and so forth until other people from other states can come in and go. Now, that's great. That's really fantastic. But as you know, even Disney World has had many, many problems since they removed a lot of the entertainment and expensive shows. We were down in January and we went to Disney World, and we went to Hollywood Studios and we went to Epcot during the Festival of Arts. And I would say that the Disney magic was gone at the time. All the shows and all of the things that made Disney special were gone. And basically people were just walking around, going to whatever was open, whatever restaurants. And even the staff seemed worn out and burnt out and just didn't have the Disney theme that it was going on. So we look forward to Disney reopening the Disney Paris, Disney Disneyland Paris, Disneyland in California. But it's going to be a long coming back because, again, their staff has been gone for over almost a year. A lot of them most likely have moved on. The people who do the shows have most likely moved on. So it will be a rebuilding of the entertainment, the shows, the whole park again and again and again. And so that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. Let's talk about the other half of Disney. And of course, that's Disney Plus. As you know, Disney Plus is hooked up with Hulu and ESPN. But one of the great shows that they've had on was The Mandarin. But because of cancel culture, one of the characters said something on social media who plays Cara Dune, and unfortunately, with cancel culture, they fired her from the show. And that caused a tremendous backlash on Disney, on Lucasfilms, where, depending upon which article you read, Disney lost a third to a half of its subscribers. Now, I can't verify any of that. Of course, I don't have access to Disney's subscriber rolls. But a lot of people had left Disney Plus because of that. Because they were voting, letting Disney and Lucasfilm knows, hey, that's not right. You just don't fire somebody because of their political views or whatever. And that's a problem with all of the Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu. They have a character, but they have outside lives. They do what they do. They have their opinions, whether you agree with them or not. And if they do something that the public doesn't like, the next thing you know, cancel culture, they're removed from the show. Whether or not that they're doing their job as an actor or an actress, so that's a major situation. Now, last thing I want to talk to you about is the new movie Raya that's coming out, and we'll get into that right now. Now, Disney, of course, is coming out with some more of their animation, and one of the new ones that will be coming out is, I'm going to pronounce it maybe correctly, Raya and the Last Dragon. It's a fantasy world of Kumadra, where humans and dragons live together and live in harmony. And an evil force threatens the land, the dragons are sacrificed, and everything happens. And Raya goes on to try to save the day, and I won't get into the whole output about the show. But what has become interesting is the actress who voice dubs Raya was interviewed, and she made a comment that Raya is gay. And I don't really see how that really matters. Okay? Just because a character in whatever movie, video doesn't have a male interest or a counter love interest during the movie or cartoon or whatever it is, doesn't make them anything. And of course, that's causing a backlash, and there's people saying, I won't watch it, I won't look at it because of this and because of that. Listen, it's time to stop this. The whole point of going to the movies is to relax and to get away from your problems of today. Truthfully, when I go to Disney, I want to get away from the humdrum of the world. I want to get away into a magical environment like Disney, where the magic takes me away. When I watch a movie like Moana, and I'm taken away for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I forget about my problems, what's going on today, all of the things that are going on. So guys, stop it. Raya is going to stand on its quality as a movie, video, just the way it is. And stop counterculturing and say, oh, well, she said this and this one said that. Hey, let's look at the movie. I haven't seen it yet. I'm looking forward to sitting down with my grandkids and enjoying it, and maybe watching it 2 or 3 times. So that's what I want to talk to you about Disney and some of the crazy things that have been going on. Like, just let's just enjoy it. Man, we've had a bad year with COVID-19, and let's just put things to bed. You know, there's an expression from the movie Man in Black, in which the alien says, "Let's agree to disagree." And with that, I sign off with you. I hope this has been interesting and exciting for you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell the people about this channel. And until the next Disney broadcast, this is Casey from Casey Grandpa Tech out.